hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
I did good work, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you did. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
Such a waste of time. I'd rather be designing more efficient plasma.
I'm glad you talked me.
From what I
Nice
hear,
work
that
bringing
rogue
that
scent
rogue
at
scent
Libertalia
back.
was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
It's great
May I
to
be the
have you
first to
here.
welcome you, sir. We're looking forward to working with you.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
I'm sure the reactor will improve everyone's life. It's a great accomplishment.
Yes, but it's not just that. The Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
I agree. We hit them hard, before they have time to react to our new position.
Good. That's just what I wanted to hear.
As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
I've seen enough to know that weapons are the key to winning wars. Let's focus on weapons development.
As you wish. The advanced systems folks will get to work immediately. Thank you very much for your time, sir. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
At last, we have power adequate to our needs.
My compliments on getting B592 back to us so quickly.
We're making real progress, thanks to you.
I apologize for any disruptions that my work might cause you.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
We got more than enough power thanks to the new reactor.
Ah, there you are. You've met with the Directorate. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
It's the only way we can ensure the Institute's safety. That makes it the right thing to do.
I'm glad you agree. None what comes next will be easy. That conviction may help keep us all going. You know, Father, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad in order to first reach the Institute. The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, where do you stand with them now? Do you count them among...
They mean nothing to me. Never have.
I'll admit, I'm relieved to hear that. Then I certainly hope I can count on you for what needs to be done. Because these fanatics cannot be allowed to continue to exist. They represent a very clear threat to the Institute. Small as they are in number, their twisted ideology ensures that they will never stop trying to strike at us. They must be eradicated. Are you willing to see to it?
You don't have to worry about them any longer. They're as good as dead.
Thank you. Do what needs to be done, but keep yourself safe.
Remember, health and happiness go hand in
We've heard some very disturbing things about you. That you've been to the Institute. That you're actually working with...
If you did that, it'd be your funeral.
You've overstayed your welcome. Get the hell out of here. And...
Mm-hmm.
Here we go! We got company!
Sam!
Something's ghosting us.
Alive, everyone.
Ammo caps.
Switchboard all over.
You think that is
I'm hit!
never seen him so eager to die.
It's only a matter of time. If you want...
I'm beginning to enjoy this. That must have hurt.
Processing. Unknown human entity. Your arrival was not calculated.
What do you mean it wasn't calculated?
Temporarily unable to process verbal input. Still processing. Preliminary adjustments to statistical models complete. Commencing introduction. I was, am, and will most likely be Pam. Predictive Analytic Machine.
Hi, Pam.
Introductory token recognized. Hello. I provide first-order approximations of the behaviors of all residents of the region, designated Commonwealth. Rephrasing. I predict the future.
But you didn't predict me coming.
That's correct. Caution. Biological life forms behave erratically, unpredictably. All output subject to an extremely high margin of error.
Even if you're wrong sometimes, that's unbelievable.
Repeat. Caution. Reliance on this unit's predictions is deemed unwise. Operation complete. You are a rogue variable. No current or previous models predict your presence or existence. Query. What is your point of origin?
It's a long story.
Processes reaching maximum capacity. Conversation terminated. Pending construction of new probability matrix. Rephrasing. Goodbye.
Pam.
Minimizing communication with rogue element.
I'm gonna be jumping at the goddamn shadows next. This better lead somewhere. I don't fancy spending the rest of me week wandering in circles.
I knew Dr. Higgs was dissatisfied, but I didn't think he would go this way.
And so, the work is done. I am sorry. I know it was likely difficult for you.
Nope. Not a problem at all.
I regret that it came to this, even if you don't. There was just no way to compromise with those people. There is obviously one final threat the Institute faces.
Whatever it is, we can handle it.
I believe so. But in this case, what matters most is how we handle it. The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that we cannot peacefully coexist. They will eventually come for us, and attempt to take what we've spent so long creating. We need to destroy them before they can destroy us.
You're right. We take the fight to them.
I'm glad you agree. But the problem with the Brotherhood of Steel goes beyond the edges of the Commonwealth. It's not enough to destroy them here. There are more of them out there in the world, Father. And they too will come for us.
We can defeat them now, we can defeat them again, if we have to.
Possibly, yes. But it would be smarter to put an end to it now. We will show them that if they interfere with us, the very technology they value so highly will be turned against them. We will teach them that we can appear at a moment's notice, wherever we please, and they cannot ever stop us. They will know better than to ever interfere with us again.
You seem pretty convinced this will work.
The Institute is nothing if not thorough. Dr. Lee should be expecting you in her lab. She can fill you in on the details. Time is of the essence.
You've done well so far, but the
Surplus
evaluation is
power
far
should
from
translate
over.
to increased efficiency and productivity.
Dr. Lee,
What can I do for you?
Sean says it's time.
Ah, that. Well, let's get to it. Dr. Orman, over here, please. It's time.
What now? I'm still working over the code that the robotics sent over. The algorithm is a mess. It's not even close to peak efficiency.
It would seem we've run out of time. Let's go.
So, what exactly is going on?
We're going to cover the basics of the operation as it stands now. Dr. Orman has done most of the prep work, so I'll let her explain.
Okay, thanks. Is this really exciting, or is it just me? So, you know that the Brotherhood's main operation is at the airport, right?
I'm aware of that, yes.
Okay, good. If they were a little less intelligent, we wouldn't even be talking about this. We'd have just swarmed them with synths. But they're not idiots. They've managed to generate an EM field that's messing with our ability to relay in.
So, we just relay onto the airship and sabotage it.
Won't do us any good. There's no direct connection between their robot and the airship, so the immediate area around their encampment is a no-go. They don't, however, have the entire airport covered. We can relay you in to a point at the edge of the airport, and then you can get in and take down the generators.
We'll have the element of surprise, if nothing else.
Exactly. You'll have surprise on your side. Should give you some time before they can organize a real defense. For every generator you take down, it means we can start relaying in synths, giving you even more of an advantage. And, oh, I almost forgot. Take these.
And these would be...
Oh, you'll like this. This thing, and I haven't come up with a good name for it yet, it basically deploys a beacon marker. Wherever they land, we can lock onto them and relay synths directly to that position. If there's a hotspot, you can drop synths right on it. We've only got a few of these, so put them to good use. Don't go tossing them into the bay.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
I know, right? I mean, thanks. I thought it was neat. But still, it's just to help. Your real job will be to reach Liberty Prime. You know the deal with that, right?
Not a clue.
Okay. I'll let Dr. Lee fill you in.
Yes, well, the Brotherhood discovered him. An old pre-war military project that never saw the light of day due to power problems that couldn't be solved. With my assistance, they were able to get his reactor running and use him against their enemies.
That's quite an achievement.
In objective terms, yes, it was. But the things I went through, that project included, ultimately caused me to seek out something better. It's what led me to the Commonwealth and to the Institute. The point here is that in designing the power system for the robot, I had full knowledge of every onboard system. I know exactly what it is capable of and precisely how to exploit those capabilities.
We've taken everything we know, made a few modifications based on what we think they've done with it in the past 10 years. And, this part was my idea, uploaded the whole thing into a modified synth, capable of delivering the virus directly into Liberty Prime. The little guy is going to be exposed and vulnerable, so you'll have to keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't get shot, you know?
With Liberty Prime on our side, that'll give us a hell of an advantage.
He's not going to go stomping around, and he won't be taking orders. But he will have his weapons and targeting systems overridden. And he'll absolutely recognize their airship as the primary communist target in the Commonwealth. So your end goal is ultimately pretty simple. Get to the robot, then hold the position while the synth does his thing. Oh, and don't worry. We'll pull you out of there before everything explodes.
If you have any questions, now's the time to ask. Otherwise, they'll be waiting for you in the relay room.
No questions. Let's do this.
Very well. Good luck to you.
Dr. Lee might not show it, but I can tell she's excited about having the reactor online.
The Institute's a big place. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
I wouldn't be here, not for your son.
Now that the reactor's online, perhaps it's time to think about expanding bioscience.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
We've got more energy than we need now.
I'll sleep a lot easier now that the reactor's online.
Fly away and leave the Commonwealth behind. But is there anything worth seeing out there? Aw, and here I thought you wanted to snuggle.
Got.
Brotherhood! Regroup!
Right here.
Watch out! Incoming!
Surprise assault.
Someone or something is playing games with us. What was that?
That was the 5 stars. All 5 of them. Get it? Because it's, it's funny. Sort of? No. Okay. Would like some good news? That's great. Because I've got some, for once. Maybe you heard the radio broadcast, the one from Rex Goodman, the guy who was he was captured by super mutants.
Lightning, damn it! Okay.
Anyway, Rex has been, he was saved. By the
taking fire!
by the Volkswagen. So he's alive. Hey, I guess we'll probably avoid one last thing that's well, it's one of the two has I guess kind of joint forces well, how about an idea?
Your elder.
I hope you like butcher feet by the right now.
Hostile life form.
Build me.
criminal be?
Got it.
hell in there with
Finalizing upload in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Operation complete. Shutting down.
Updated tactical assessment. Red Chinese presence detected. Aerial incursion by communist forces cannot succeed.
Maybe you heard the radio broadcast.
Initiating directive 7395. Destroy all communists.
Time to go, sir. We're relaying to a safe location.
By the vault dweller. Oh, he's alive! Yay! And I guess we'll probably avoid super mutants even more than he used to. Hey, by the way, everybody, avoid super mutants. One last thing that's, it's sort of related. One of the super mutants has, I guess, kind of, joined forces.
Unit X688 speaks highly of your combat skills.
Excuse me.
Always be vigilant. We have many enemies.
Hey.
What? Yeah?
Your thoughts?
Ha! I'm betting those Brotherhood blokes don't even know what hit them. Call me crazy, but I actually liked watching those creeps burn.
Your thoughts?
Looks like the Institute came out on top, and you helped get it there. Whatever happens now, I hope it was worth the price you paid.
Your thoughts?
So where are we off to next?
Didn't have anything else.
No problem.
Carry on, sir.
And there's, I don't know if this is true or not, but there's this rumor that maybe the Institute was involved. But that's just what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. Probably. Segue. Back to the music. I guess. Hey, you like Louis Jordan, right? Well, here's a classic of him.
Hey. Hey.
What you need? What's on your mind?
Your thoughts?
Getting dark out. Maybe we should find a place to bed down for the night.
How do you think things are between us?
We could be making more caps. But I'm hoping that'll turn itself around soon.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back.
Hey there.
Good to see you.
Requisition clearance granted. How may I help you?
I've got a few minutes to browse. Hello, Sean.
Ah. There you are. I've already heard the news. But of course you wouldn't be here if it weren't a success. I'm glad it worked, but I'm glad you're safe.
Are you comfortable?
It's good of you to ask. I'm fine. Don't worry about me, just take care of the Institute. Take care of its people. They're good people. You know that. Allie has always been loyal to the Institute. And to me. You can rely on her for help. Once I'm gone, it's all up to you.
Isn't there some other way? Another treatment that can help you?
Nothing permanent, no. The inevitable could be delayed, but at increasingly terrible cost, I simply decided it wasn't worth it. Don't worry about me. You need to look ahead. Focus on the future. Our time together has been strange, hasn't it? I spent years wondering what you were like. Thinking about all we missed out on. I want you to know that I'm grateful for the time we've had.
I don't know what to say.
Shh. It's all right. Thank you. Father, you've helped a boy achieve his dreams. I think I'd like to sleep now.
I've lost Sean. All over again. I close my eyes. I see my life before all of this. Before the bombs. Everything can change in an instant, and the future you plan for yourself shifts, whether or not you're ready. At some point, it happens to all of us. This wasn't the world I wanted, but it was the one I found myself in. The Commonwealth. My home. Ripped apart and put back together. I hoped I could find my family, cheat time, make us whole again. The way we were. But now I know. I know I can't go back. I know the world has changed. That the road ahead will be hard. This time, I'm ready. Because I know war. War never changes.
Remember, Nuka World is only open for a few more weeks in October. Come down and see me and Kathy one last time before buckling down for the winter. Don't forget to bring your empty bottle of Nuka Cola and get $15 off at the gate. So hop aboard the Nuka Express and come and see the whole Nuka family while you still can.
The Nuka Express is accessible through the Nuka World Transit Center. Parking fees will apply. Prices subject to change through the window seat. Nuka World, Nuka Express, and then Nuka-Cola characters are all registered trademarks of the Nuka-Cola Corporation.
one investigates that signal until this place is secure. If I see anyone violate protocol and enter that transit station before we're set, I'll have your head. Now pick up the pace. I want to be able to report back to Cyprus ASAP.
That's it.
Enemy combatant reacquired. Weapons free.
Heads up.
Have any goodies for me?
Shit. They're gonna die.
What happened to you?
Raiders. That's what. Those bastards have my family. You gotta help me. Please.
Tell me what happened.
They fooled us. Big time. My family and I ran into some traders a while back. Told us they knew a safe settlement at Nuka World. But when we got there, found out they were raiders the whole time. I managed to escape, but my wife and son are still back there. I wanted to get some help and go back for them, but didn't count on taking a bullet.
Let me help you first. I have a stim pack.
No.
I'm offering you a way to heal yourself. Why pass that up?
Jesus, they're running out of time.
What about you?
Just leave me. My wife and kid are all that matters, you hear me? Tell me you'll do this. Does this mean you'll do it?
All right, I'll help you.
Oh, thank God. Here, take this. It's the password to the monorail control terminal. The fastest way to get to Nuka World is to take the Nuka Express, but I shut it down so those bastards couldn't follow me. Find the control terminal in the office, power it back up, and hurry. God knows how much time they have left.
Stand clear of the doors. Por favor, manténgase alejado. Hello. Coca-Cola Corporation, we'd like to welcome each and every one of you aboard the Nuka Express monorail. For your own safety, please remain seated or utilize the provided handrails while the train is in motion. If you'll direct your attention to the right side of the monorail, you can observe Nuka World's famous Pt2 Mountain. Standing at over 100 meters tall, Pt2 Mountain is the largest man-made structure in Nuka World and features the 5-star Pt2 Grill. Coming up in the heart of Nuka World, Nuka Town, USA.
So, Harvey bagged another sucker to help his family. Can't believe that gag still works. I only got a minute, so you better listen, and listen good. Name's Gage, Porter Gage, and the truth is you've been set up. This ain't no rescue mission. It's a death trap. But if you somehow make it through alive, I have an interesting offer for you. In the meantime, have fun and put on a good show. I'll be watching.
We are now arriving at the station. Please be sure to collect any children and personal belongings before exiting the Nuka Express.
Something isn't right. We should get out of here.
Heads up.
Sure. Let's keep your shirt on.
And he's off! Let's hope our latest prey can draw a little inspiration from our previous victims.
gonna be a beast. I was just getting...
You're drunk the nuts. Are you?
Attention all my favorite undesirables out there. In case you haven't noticed, looks like we got ourselves some fresh meat to run the gauntlet. And he's off! Let's hope our latest prey can draw a little inspiration from our previous victims.
Gonna use you to scrape the mud off my boots.
Come on, Nick, while we're young here. Oh, our new Vic sure knows how to dodge some bullets. Good thing that's not all we got in store for him.
Don't think I can pick this.
The Vic's still alive, but don't let that get you down. The gauntlet's still got plenty in store for this one.
Hey, genius, we're taking rides. Let's move out.
It's decision time. All doors lead to death. Some just a little slower than others. Hope someone brought their rat away, because our little Vic is
Won't be able
about
to
to
pick
get
this.
roasted like a squirrel on a stick. Someone thinks he's a real tough guy, but But the gauntlet ain't through with him yet.